So I'm not super speedy with my CAD drawings, not like Matab and folks like that. But I'm going to show you a way you could do this model pretty quickly without having to worry about making it look right. We're going to exploit the Ivan exploit, and what we're going to do is I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this leg there. I'm going to then duplicate it and extrude a different part and make this leg. And then I'm just going to throw them all into an assembly. Here they're nicely connected, and I'll show you that at the end once the clock is stopped. But you throw them into the assembly, highlight them, you get the mask done. So let's do that now. So I gotta grab my, where is it? Where did it go? Come on. My computer's been laggy. If it doesn't work now, I've restarted it a couple of times. If it does not work now, I'm done. I'm not going to do it anymore. Okay, so my drawing's on the other screen. Let's reveal the drawing, and here we go. Hopefully it's not, oh, it's laggy again. Dadgummit. Okay, create a sketch. Let's see if it's going to work. It's not. Normal. Get rid of the plane, and I'm going to draw a rectangle here in the corner. It's going to be 8 by 11 3/4, so it's not too bad. It's not great. I'm going to grab a line, make sure I don't hit that midpoint. I'm going to come over there, for example, kill that line, start a new line down here, make sure you don't hit that midpoint. Okay, kill that line, start a new line here, click, drag away, turn this into a little circle. That's 0.5 inches. We're in inches here. We gotta make sure we're in the right units. And now I need a circle. And that circle is 1.75. Not 15. My computer's fine when I don't have my recorder on. Okay, so I'm going to grab the dimension tool. This guy here I know is 1 inch. Oh, this is so frustrating to be so laggy. And this, I believe, is 4 7/5, or 4 3/4 rather. Gosh. Oh, this is so aggravating. And then finally this guy here. We're almost done with the whole thing because 3.5, yes. So now I want to, oops, nope. We didn't get those dimensions. Sorry about that. This is 6.5, and I believe this is 1.5. Is that right? 1.5, yes. Okay, so now we can go to the extrude. So I want to extrude this part and this part. And this is going to be 1/2 inch. So 0.5, done. And now I'm going to turn that into red oak. I want to do this now before I duplicate it so I don't have to do this twice. Okay, and there's my part studio number 1. So right click, duplicate, go into part studio number 2, or the copy of 1 rather. I'm going to show my sketch, double click extrude. I want to now extrude that guy and not extrude that guy. Okay, now we're almost done. Let's see here. We go into insert. We're in the assembly now. I want to load up 2 part studio number 1s and 2 of the copies. So I should have 4. You can see down here I have 4. Press OK. Boom. Get the mass. This is like a full minute longer than I normally would have done it without the video, but there it is. So the mass is done. press submit. Okay. And then put Too Tall Toby back where he belongs, over here. Okay, so now let me show you how I would do this to make it look right. Okay, so first I would come over here. Let's edit the appearance. Let's make this one be like a light brown, orangey. And then let's make this one be darker just so we can tell them apart. Something like that. So then I'll just move these kind of out of the way. And let's let this one be the fixed one. So I'm going to fix that. I want this one to be rotated 180 degrees. I want this one to be rotated backwards 90. And I want this one to be rotated forwards 90. All right. And so what I'd like to do is I'm going to mate, do a little fasten mate. I'm going to click on that corner there. And I want it to mate to this corner right there. Come on, click on it. There you go. So click on this one because I want to keep going. And then I want this corner. Now you see how if I move around these, the little anchor points move around, I miss where I'm trying to anchor. So what I can do is I can click on this face, hold the shift key down, and then move around. If I move my mouse, the anchor points never change. So that just is a little helpful hint there. And then I want this outside corner there. Okay, and let's do it one more time. I want that mate to be on this corner right there. All right, then let's do that. Done. So that's how it's supposed to look. And so if we look at the back, it looks pretty good. Left looks pretty good. That hole is nicely centered. So that's how I would do it for the client. But for Too Tall Toby, just throwing them in, grabbing the mass is a quick and easy way. All right. Thank you all for watching.